Okay, so today is St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2020. Pond is all opened. I turned on the filters last week. All of our fish survived this winter. They're doing well. Very active. Upon opening, I did a water test, and there was some ammonia in here. Everything else was good. So I did about a 20 to 25% water change. And now the parameters are perfect. There's nothing in here. I'll keep watching it just to make sure, but looks good. Water temperature's about, why is this so jittery? Water temperature's about 50 degrees. So I've been feeding them a little bit of wheat germ. Not much, but every couple days I throw some in just to remind them that I'm a safe person. Mostly they're just munching on the algae on the sides of the pond. But I got up everything's up and running. Waterfall there. There's another one here. This one here I don't always have on. A lot of times I just put that pipe just underwater just to make it not so loud. I don't like it to be real loud over here. I'm going to do a little bit more to that stream this year. I'm going to try to hide that plastic bin a little bit better. I got a couple ideas. Everything's doing good. I had a net over it all winter, and I left the air stone running. Usually have the air stone at the bottom of the pond, but in the winter I move it up to this shelf so that the warmer water stays in the bottom of the pond where the fish are. I just haven't moved it back down. I don't really mind it there, although it does make the water very active. Give you a quick look over here again. Fired up the separation tank, and I already cleaned it once, and it probably needs to be cleaned again. There were a lot of leaves in the pond, even with the net. A lot of small pieces that this thing caught. So I cleaned it out once, and it's looking like it probably should be cleaned out again. I added this hose over here. The black line is just a trickle. So I trickle it right into this filter. That's about 1.5 gallons an hour. So I have a 2,500 gallon pond, so that's about 10% a week. I don't have it going through any kind of carbon filtration, even though that's city water. But I do a water test in the pond, and there's no chlorine. So I think that little bit of a trickle doesn't make much of a difference. I do use Safe when I do the water change. I dilute the Safe in water in a bottle, and I do dilute it so that 1 capful will treat 50 gallons. So whenever I change the water in the separation tank, I fill it up with city water and add 1 capful, and that gets rid of all the chlorine. And then every once in a while I'll come over here and test the pond for chlorine, but it hasn't been a problem. I'm still using the old pool pump, which I've said that I was going to change, but I haven't done it yet. But I'm going to this year. I think I have the money to do it. That buzzing is a pain in the ass. A pain in the butt. I hate that noise. And I can't hear it from the neighbor's house, but still, I don't like noise. You can hear it when you open this. Filter pad is in there just temporarily, just because I've got so much that algae in the water. Some of it's getting through the fines filter and going over here, so the pad is catching it. They don't normally have that on there, so it needs to be changed. So I'll clean it out again and watch it. If it's not catching much, I'm going to get rid of it. Getting rid of it just increases the oxygen in the biological filter. I think that's a good thing. I had no problems doing this, except for this winter, the blue valve down there I had to replace. There was a small crack in it. I don't know how water got in it. The valve was open over the winter, but for some reason water got in there and cracked the valve, and I had to change it out. I had enough supplies on hand to do it.
Water temperature, we're 48 degrees.
It's been over 50 a couple times this past week. This is kind of funny. One of my personal private bets is how long will I have this pond before somebody accidentally falls in when they go over on this boardwalk. And guess what? Nobody fell in, but I was walking down here and I tripped on that stupid 2x4 there that keeps the dog out and face planted myself onto the deck. Got a little bit of a bloody nose. I guess it was me. I do want to do a rock wall on the outside of this fence. I've been talking about that for 2 years and I still haven't done it. Once I get that rock wall in, I can bring up the ground level